Well, to be fair, straight white men ruin everything.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
Anyways, we're recording.
Or these nuts.
Please save us, internet. Save me, internet.
There
I
it
don't
is.
like it here.
Check my fuzzy
Jeez.
balls.
There it
Oh my
is.
god, dude.
It's on the internet now, okay? Just
So
so you know.
I'm gonna send.
happy.
I'm gonna send
Give
this
yourself.
recording to your wife, Carrie.
Yes!
This is,
She
this is
lives
her
with
laugh.
this 24/7.
Yes, I think she's used to it,
She's gonna
Georgia.
lose her
Yeah.
goddamn
Because
mind.
how long has
this
it been,
is what he's
Carrie?
like.
How long has
15
it been?
years.
15 years. If in 15 years she hasn't left yet, she probably loves this motherfucker. And I don't understand how. She's
Huh?
a saint. She's gonna go to
Probably
heaven. Straight.
the same reason you put up with me, Leah.
Honestly, if anyone should be a saint, it should be your wife.
Huh?
She puts
Hang
up
out
with you in
with
other
the
ways that
Cincy.
we don't, Carrie, which
I want-
makes her much more of a saint than we are.
I want the few people that do watch this to understand we're friends.
we
it's
love
okay.
this man.
Are
I
we?
mean, I'm not. Are we though?
We're friends. It's okay. They're
Also, I don't know what's
pretending.
been going on with the YouTube algorithm, but our last session, 50 people watched, so
Oh,
Hell yeah. It's because I came back.
that's
that makes
wild.
me feel. That makes
It's
me
'cause
feel.
I came back.
That makes me feel
it's
uncomfy.
because you said Jim Jones too many times.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
that's
they're
true.
like,
That's true.
Probably a bunch of people that aren't into mass murderers.
Yeah,
No.
some poor kid's doing a report on Jonestown.
But the average retention was like 2.5 hours on the analytics.
Really?
So like,
You're out of.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
I guess they were like, "What is this? What does this have to do with Jim Jones?" And then just stayed for the party. I don't know.
I don't need that.
Nice.
That's actually
Anyways,
pretty cool.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
you famous, Timothy.
To our
I
audience
don't
of
want to
50.
be. I don't want to be famous.
What is a 50?
To our
To our
audience of
audience
50.
of 50.
I love you.
He
You
says
can
that,
find Tim-
but he says that to
I'm
everyone.
going for
So
You
Yes,
can
you-
find Tim on Patreon.
Yeah.
yeah,
Follow me on Blue Sky.
yeah. Follow me on Blue Sky because I don't do
Don't,
Twitter
because he
anymore.
won't follow
Tim.
you back.
Tim, put our socials
Yeah, let's
in the
post
description.
You can find me at feetfinder.com.
Oh my god.
He's the moderator of it.
He's a moderator.
Oh, gross. If you're a fetish, fuck you. You're weird.
All right, we don't kink shame here unless you're into animals, and then we do. So, sorry, Robin. I know that's pretty close to home.
Huh?
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 I promise we're normal.
Eh,
I don't. Because we're
No,
not.
no, the fuck we're not. We're not normal.
all
Did you
right.
say that because I used to be
We
a
get
furry
together.
artist?
Yes. That is
Robin,
the implied
Robin, I
joke there.
didn't know that about you.
Robin, I was just calling you out because you're quiet, and then I fucking remembered as I said it. Oh wait.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought that was a
Oh,
joke
wait.
from the beginning.
You did tell me, but I forgot.
No, yeah, this is known Robin lore.
This is the.
Yeah, this is the Canon Robin event.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Eh,
$50 is $50.
True. That's what I was saying in college all the time.
Yeah, that's what I said when oh, never mind.
Anyways, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get started. It's. I mean, listen.
I would have done it for free, but hey, you know.
Anyways,
Let's kill his character so he can be quiet for the rest of the session.
picking up where we left off last session. Jim, I need you to go ahead and give me a. This could be so bad. Go ahead and give me a close combat roll.
Go ahead.
Take a +2 to it because you're using a hammer.
Okay. To clarify, I'm not trying to kill. I'm just trying to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, bonus die. Oh, not 20.
Okay.
Why Why did it endure? Oh, that's from 6 days ago. Okay, carry on.
Wow.
I just woke up. Leave me alone.
Lydia can't defend because she doesn't know what's happening. So she says this, kind of informing you that they have been aware of your shenanigans up to this point. Adrenaline spikes. You reach down, grab the hammer, and in one swift motion, swing. As the hammer connects, our point of view goes black, and the sound of metal on flesh is replaced by what sounds like a slap. At the bottom of the screen, it just reads, "Some time ago." It slowly fades in, and we see a relatively humble farmhouse surrounded by farmland. We see pens for animals. This farmhouse itself is 2-storied, weathered. We see an old truck, like a 50s era Chevy, with the hood propped up. We zoom in, and we see a little boy on his backside on the ground, holding the side of his face. Already starting to swell, already starting to go red. And we just hear this voice bellow, "Boy, you're as useless as tits on a bullfrog. The fuck out of my sight." We see this man, intense, old, grizzled, what you would expect from this era of living a hard life but providing for a family. We see the boy's eyes kind of welling up with tears, and we recognize those eyes as Jim Jones, but much younger. Maybe 8 or 9. "Get on, get! Get out of my sight!" Jim, do you
I'm
run?
sorry, Daddy. He'll get up and kind of walk off and just, I'm sorry, Daddy.
You walk
I tried to
off.
hold the flashlight still.
You walk off into one of the various fields. This land that your family lives on is vast. There isn't a neighbor for 3 miles at least. As you're kind of just walking, rubbing your cheek, not really sure what you did wrong, but knowing that at this age, it probably wouldn't have mattered if you even did everything right. You just kind of hear a psst. "Hey."
Where you at, Davy?
"Come find me, stupid."
Davy. I ain't in the mood.
"Come on."
All right. I will look around for David.
Give me a scout check. You hear rustling in the dense field that hasn't quite been, cold yet. It's not time for harvest, so it's just kind of this dense field of mostly dead, like wheat and grass. You hear rustling ahead of you and to the left, and you can see the faint kind of swaying of foliage.
Got him.
Come on, Slowpoke.
What are you up to now? Paul's mad at me again.
Do you follow?
Yeah, I'll follow David.
You follow after him in the wake of the foliage that is like broken and, slanted and changed, climbing beneath an old kind of rotted fence to an old shed that you recognize. It's the fort. Fort David, as he calls it, which is ironic for those who know. It's old, it's ratty, it was here before you both were even born. It'll probably be here forever. You step underneath this like little, patch in the tin that has been removed. The bolts have kind of been pulled free, and there's just like this burlap sack that acts as like a little flap door. You walk in, and you can see the little makeshift bed and toys, the little hanging light that is run from an extension cord from further down your family's land. And you see your brother David kind of propped up, holding something rolled up in his hand. And he just goes, "Now what'd you do to get Paul riled up?"
Well, he said I kept moving the flashlight, but I was standing as still as I could.
You should have made yourself scarce like I did. You know not to help him when he's home.
Well, maybe one day he'll be nice, and we can all be happy.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, here, I got something.
What you got there, Davy?
I traded it at school. And he opens it, and you see this old, kind of like ratty, well-worn copy of a superhero comic. He's like,
who's this?
Who's
on the cover?
You see this kind of well-worn but still mostly visible like full shot of a man in blue and red costume, cape flowing behind him. In the far background you can see what looks to be a building with like a globe on the top that just reads the Daily Planet.
Of course.
Let's avoid copyright strikes.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Of course it would be Superman.
Oh my god, it's Homelander.
Yeah, exactly.
Homeland.
Well, that's also copywritten. That's the problem.
It's
Nah,
what-
man, fuck that. It's Superman.
It's one of those books that Paul and Mom never let us get at the store.
Well, they said we can't afford it. It's either you get the book or you can't eat. And I like to eat.
Yeah. But I traded my lunch money for it. You want to read it?
Yeah. Have you read it yet?
No, I was waiting on you.
Oh, Davy. You ain't have to do that, but well.
Oh, don't make it
Let's-
a thing, Jimmy. And he clicks on the overhead light. As he clicks on the overhead light, there's a loud noise. The sound of a bright fluorescent light illuminating. And the shot hung on Jim Jones's face. And it still hangs on his face, but he's older. He's in a cold room. A lifeless room. Behind him, we see two parents, much older. The father, a stoic look on his face. The mother burying her face in his chest. The view slowly pans around, and we see Jim Jones is staring at a sheet-covered body. Next to it, on a table, is the casket it came home in, with an American flag neatly folded next to it. No one has brought themselves to look Jim yet. Do you?
Yeah, I'll gently slide it, just down to his neck or chin. So
You see David, cold, lifeless, on the table. Last time you talked to him, you think on Christmas, when you started getting reports of casualties, of soldiers, you just figured, that could never happen to Davy. But here he lays.
he just looks down at David for a little bit and then covers him back up and, walks out and puts a large distance between him and his parents.
You hear from behind you, "Where do you think you're going, boy?" As your dad is coming from behind.
Away from y'all.
Your mom wasn't ready to see that. You ain't got no right.
Well, he's my blood just as much as he was yours. When I started getting sick, he was the only one that kept talking to me. Hell, he even put a roof over my head for a few nights, more than y'all did.
You ain't sick.
I ain't got time for this.
You're just pathetic. You've
Well,
always been pathetic and weak.
That may be true, Daddy, but in a few years you'll be joining him, and then he's gonna go out the door.
You feel him grab you by the scruff of your shirt and just slam you to the right against the wall. And you just hear him yell, "I wish it was you laying on that fucking table."
Me too, goddammit. Now let me go. Oh, that scared my dogs.
You're as dead to me as your brother. And he pushes you.
I've been dead the last 10 years. And he'll go out the door.
You step out. The adrenaline spiking through your body. Shaking a bit, trying to control your breathing. You take a few steps. just hear, yeah, he can be a real hard ass sometimes, can't he?
I'll turn around to see who's talking to me, but the voice is giving it away, I think.
You see little Davy.
Oh shit! I gotta get to the doctor.
Holding a rolled up comic book in his hand, smiling up at you.
You ain't real.
Sure I am, Jimmy. I'm your brother.
My brother ain't here no more.
Yeah, he is.
Can I rifle through my pockets for any of my meds? I assume I've been out a while.
You have. You were going to pick them up today, tomorrow, whenever you had time. This news kind of blindsided you. Because of course you were the last to know.
Oh yeah.
And you try to rifle through. You're sure you had like some emergency stash, and you do. You find a couple just kind of like loosely bouncing around in a mostly emptied pill bottle. And you just hear Davey go, "No, Jimmy. Come on, let's read this book together for a while."
You know, I'd give just about anything to go back to that time. She ain't real.
I
And
could
don't-
be.
I don't feel like going back to that hospital. Not yet, at least. And he'll take his pills.
You take them. Closing your eyes to gulp them down. You have nothing to drink it with.
Run, baby.
As you open them, he's gone as you expected him to be. Where would Jim go from here? Most important person in his life is gone.
I think he's just gonna pick a direction and just start walking. There's nowhere to go anymore.
We stay locked, focused on Jim Jones's face as he puts the pill bottle away, wipes the tears from his face, and he turns and just starts walking. It's a long shot as we just watch him get further and further away until we can no longer see him. Crack! We quickly jump back in as the hammer slams against Lydia Johnson right in the side of the shoulder at the last second. You changing aim and not wanting to kill this woman, but just wanting to be free. In that moment, as you slam, she stumbles to the side, holding her arms, screaming out in pain, as the two guards, the two soldiers, the two whatever they are, that were accompanied her immediately pull out batons and start swinging on you. From behind you, you just hear, "Oh, fuck," as David Mitchell tackles one fully just out of the building, boom, onto the ground. How are you going to defend yourself against this soldier? Because he is about to slam into you.
Well, we're hockey fighting now, so I'm gonna try and get a shirt over his head.
Okay.
just swing, baby.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a close combat roll as he swings with his baton.
Do you want a +2 again, or nah?
So if you're just trying to like redirect him, like if you're actively trying to like hit him back, it would be
Okay.
with the +2. But if it's just trying to redirect him, pull, you know, his Kevlar over his head to kind of restrict him, then that's just a close combat. You succeed. I only got one success. He swings at you with the baton. You dodge underneath it, and as he's coming in close, you grab the bottom of his like vest and just yank it up until his arms are just like constricted, almost like he got stuck trying to take his clothes off. And he just stumbles forward, onto the ground. As David Mitchell is gonna bring his hammer down on this other guard.
Oh, no mercy.
No mercy, Mitchell.
One success. We're gonna do close combat for the guard. One success. He brings the hammer down, but the guard grabs it, keeping the hammer from slamming into him. What are you doing, Jim? You see Lydia Johnson like kind of stirring, holding her arm.
She wasn't armed, was she?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kick that guard's knee out.
The one who's fighting David?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both on the ground. Like, David's on top of him. He fully football tackled him out the building.
I'm gonna try and smack him on the back with the hammer then.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Let's see. I'm just gonna click the spear. I think they're the same.
Okay.
All right, that worked for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right now. There we go.
Okay. All right. You step up and just crack the guard, like, you know, on the side as he's on the ground. Immediately, he stops struggling against David, and you just hear as the breath is knocked from him. Luckily, he's wearing armor, so a lot of it was absorbed. From behind you, as you're slamming into him, you see David kind of has this frenzied look in his face, is lifting the hammer up again. You just hear from behind you, that's enough. We weren't trying to hurt you, you fucking idiots. God. You see Lydia in the doorway just kind of holding her arm as the other guard's slowly standing up from behind her.
We're leaving.
No.
Run, David.
No, you ain't. They'll kill you.
And that ain't what y'all trying to do? As he's like starting to backpedal.
If I wanted to kill you, son, I would have killed you while you were in the damn house.
Can I do an empathy roll on her?
Yeah, absolutely.
In the heat of the moment. Cool, I messed up.
How do you mess up a
I,
mental thing?
As you're taking that
interpreted the
moment,
opposite.
as you're taking that moment to try and read her really quickly, you begin to hear shouts. The scuffle has drawn attention to you all, and you just hear shouts. You hear the guards radios kind of ignite and crackle to life, and you begin to hear voices on the other side just chattering. You see Lydia just kind of shakes her head. God damn it.
All right, let's run. Come on, David.
The museum. Make your way to the museum. Go down to the basement.
The hell? Why are you helping?
We ain't got time for questions. Just go.
Fuck. Boy. All right, David.
Yeah, David just gets up, kind of like breathing heavily, looks down at the guy who like is kind of has a little bit of blood like leaking out of his mouth, but he's not dead. He just took a real bad blow to the side. And David just shakes his head and just goes, "Oh, God damn it," and begins to chase after you. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, please.
Stealthy stealth.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. You both using the random parked vehicles that have been like attached with these sharp, almost like iron spike apparatuses to act as like a deterrent for any undead who would able to get past the heavy fences. Using those as cover, you both duck down as you see Sergeant Archer and Corporal Leah Kim and a number of other, you see Marcus Hale all rushing to where you guys were. You're within earshot. Do you hang out for a second, or do you just immediately book it when they turn the corner?
Keep going.
Okay.
I don't think Jim's that smart.
Well, that's fair.
Witty, maybe, but not smart.
Also, I forgot to share all of these NPCs last session, so let me do that.
Yeah, give me Mama.
That's
Give
Dr.
me-
Meredith Cole.
Give me Mama Lisa. 'Cause I knew
This
she had-
this is Corporal Leah Kim. Yeah. Sorry, not that one.
Here, baby.
This is Lydia Johnson.
Hell yeah.
And then this is Sergeant Archer, who you guys chatted with last time.
Right.
Yo, that's fucking Army Hammer.
Old.
I think he looks vaguely like Andrew Lincoln, but that might be me.
Wow.
You know,
Beautiful.
you know,
I
I
like
was gonna
people.
say Hemsworth.
Oh,
Damn,
well,
boy,
yeah.
all over the
Then he
place.
doesn't look.
All over the place.
Yeah, then he doesn't look like anyone. 'Cause,
Yeah, then he doesn't look
holy
like
God.
anyone, because y'all just said like total
Yeah.
different.
He's Schrodinger's white guy.
Schrodinger's white guy.
Hey.
You as they rush past, you rush around this series of cars, this barricade, down a back alley. Give me a scout check.
All right.
Okay. You kind of look around. A lot of these buildings are just old. This is the historic district of Quitman that has been barricaded from like the rest of the city, which, I mean, Quitman's not a very large city to begin with. You quickly kind of like look around, and then you see it about a block away on the opposite side of the road, the old museum. The path to get there, you're gonna have to cross the street. You're unsure if Lydia has ratted you out. You're unsure if people are looking for you. How do you want to try and get there?
Carefully.
Okay.
You know, he's ran from the police before, so.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just kind of like slowly, carefully.
All right. You and David get as close as possible to the museum on the opposite side of the street, and then just kind of sit there for a moment, waiting. So this is being Googled to see if it was real. Uh, uh, you wait for a moment, and you see two more of these soldiers, police officers, peacekeepers, you're unsure what they are, and the same kind of like black Kevlar type deal, rush past the both of you as you're down this alleyway. You both kind of like just sink into the shadows for a moment. As you're kind of waiting, you just hear David just go, "Man, what the hell happened back there? Why'd you attack that woman?"
They were gonna take us to that guillotine, I thought. Guillotine? How you say that again? It don't matter. We got bigger fish to
Yeah,
fry.
we do. Just clue me in on shit next time.
Oh, well, I've been locked up before again, for doing nothing, and well, it's a different world.
You
You seen the blood and all them bodies. I mean, you got kids to go back home to. I do. You know, trying to get us out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had
Yeah,
your back without any question. I was gonna kill that
I
guy.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get away.
You take a moment, look back out. You see as you look across the street towards the museum, Dr. Meredith Cole, with keys in her hand, looking to the left and the right, unlocking a door, and then walking away from the museum.
Um, I just look at David and shrug and go to that.
You take the moment, double check one more time, and a brisk walk begin to step across the street. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, please. That is a 3.
Okay. You reach the door, pull the handle, and you are greeted with the slightly musty but cool interior of the museum lobby. Nobody's in there that you can tell. And you just hear David say, as you both step in and close the door behind you, what were we supposed to do here?
You said go to the basement.
Oh, man.
Do you see any stairs?
Alright, well, let's look around. We're gonna look pretty stupid if this is a trap.
Well, I mean, that lady did speak some sense. I mean, they wanted to kill us. They could just do the, do that. You ever seen Deliverance?
With the banjos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless this is some kind of sick game like they was doing in that movie. But
You know what
I
they
mean,
say? I'm gonna stick you like a pig or something?
you sure do got a purty mouth.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Something like that. That was a wild movie. John Voight was in that movie.
Yeah, and old who else was in it? Damn, I can't remember.
I can't either. I miss movies.
Yeah,
Damn.
we're the. I just miss air conditioning.
This is nice.
You see any stairs going down?
I wasn't even looking. You both continue making your way into the museum to look for a freaking basement entrance. And as we do, we cut to Lake Park, to the apartment complex. Um, remind me what the plan here was, all of you.
Wow, already
Um,
forgot. Incredible.
My brain since last week has just been on will Jim Jones killed Lisa's mom. That's-
Lisa, no, Lee, Adam, and Logan, and I think Arthur were going out to try and look at the car.
That's
And then
right.
everybody else, I think somebody else was going to try and go up and see what we could salvage from.
Lisa and Sarah went up to go get
Oh yeah, I
food
made all
from
the
a flooded
NPCs
room.
do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I couldn't
Odd
remember
choice,
who it was.
but you did.
Well, because you guys, I've been kind of kicking you guys' ass.
Wow.
Is this the rare moment when a DM feels pity? Is this
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah,
once
I'm
in
an
a blue
asshole.
moon?
yeah, I've kind of been a dick.
It's a piece of shit.
Okay. So, in that case, what are you all doing as you're waiting for a report back?
Poppy would be playing with Tommy.
Okay.
She would just be because gave him that little, what was it, dinosaur stuffy or something?
Yeah.
Because you said he's about 4 years old. Is that right?
5. He's 5.
He's 5. Okay. So yeah, Poppy is just trying to play very quietly with him, just trying to bring him out of his shell a little bit, and we're gonna keep you safe kind of vibe. She doesn't explicitly say that, but it's trying to get him comfortable, trying to feel comfortable and just set him at ease.
Amazing. Yeah, he's just kind of quietly playing. Just for the most part, since everything at the resort happened, he's just kind of been quiet, kind of not really looking at anyone. Just, it's a lot for a kid.
Yeah, that's what Poppy is very much aware of. So she's just trying to.
Well, I know what Missy's doing. She's unconscious.
Nice.
No, Missy actually has consciousness. Actually,
Yeah, it came back.
Yeah, it came back.
I think the last thing I did was talk to Sarah.
Yes.
But I would be just there with my rosary and saying my prayers in my head. And every time like one of the beads of the rosary moves, that means that he completed that particular part of the prayer. And this time is mostly that nothing bad will happen to Lisa and Sarah and the others that went to check. I
My
think they
rosary.
also went to check the state of the building, because the last time James saw that it could collapse because of the weight of the water, and it was already collapsing. So he's also hoping nothing in that way will happen while they're there, and holding on to the faith that he has.
Okay.
I'm Clayton Buchanan is currently trying to find if that little weird fella on the radio is doing another show.
A little weird fella.
If he's still broadcasting.
Amazing.
Fiddling with a radio.
Actually,
Yeah.
Tim.
Mhm.
Would I have known how bad Missy is?
Would you have what?
Known how bad the state of Mrs. situation is,
I
that
mean,
she might die.
yeah, like I don't. Would Poppy have relayed to that to
Yeah.
everyone? I mean, even
Yeah,
without relaying it, like you
No.
did a couple of years of medical
Yes,
training. Like
I did
you,
3 years of medical training. Yep.
she lost an arm and hasn't been to the hospital
Yeah.
yet. Like,
Yep. I
we,
would have
we did
been.
also.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we were all in the room because we all played out last session where it was Poppy was like, if you die, you turn no matter what you do.
that's right.
You're not out of the woods yet. That's so it would have been.
Yep.
That's why we needed to go to hospital, and that was the game plan.
Okay.
That way, a little further down.
I
But
would
that
have.
was said with everybody in the room.
I would have changed then what I was doing, and I would be quietly giving her her last rites.
Damn.
But not out loud to scare anyone.
No faith.
There's not. Well, there's faith. He has a
Ye
lot
of
of
a
faith.
little faith.
He has more faith than all of you combined, but when the situation is what it is,
Did all of you?
you know,
You do that. Missy, are you electing to just be sleeping? Is Robin Foley just checked out?
Robin, you're missing.
you're missy.
I think she's.
I
gone.
was muted.
Hi,
It's
welcome
method
back.
acting, okay?
Just method acting, yeah.
Wait, because I could have swore y'all heard me because I was like, oh yeah, Missy is asleep. And
Nope.
y'all were like, oh, well, Missy's not asleep, actually. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And I was just talking to myself this entire time.
You thought we were talking to you?
with
That's
yourself.
hilarious.
Holy
I'm
shit.
sorry, Robin.
I didn't realize I was muted.
That's peak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Missy
my God.
kind of. Fuck. That's fucking with me. Oh, yeah. Missy is awake. I remember the last time I tried to stand up, got sick. And then I was like, I want to be in. Wow, Carrie. Oh, wanted to be in Logan's arms. So I don't know if I'm still in his arms.
Oh, Logan went with the truck crew, I believe.
Yeah, he would have not dragged me along.
No, no, definitely not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, then I would have sat right back in the bed. Just kind of looking at the stump. Just silently staring at the stump. Like, oh, I really lost an arm, huh? That kind of thing. She's just kind of in her head at the moment.
All right. Because you all have this time, if you have stress, you can relieve yourself of one stress.
I thought you were gonna say you can relieve yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
off
was
out
gonna
of my
say that
game.
on stream.
Fuck off out of my game, please. Me and Siren Skatebot, we're gonna duo this one.
I don't even need anybody else.
Here's for.
Incredible. Clayton, give me a technology check.
You got it, dog. Now, how does a radio? Man, come on. This was invented before I was born. I can figure this out. Come on. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Radio. Oh, there you go. I think I got it.
Wow. You get the batteries incorrectly. Turn the radio on.
Oh, so you mean the minus goes where the plus is? Ah.
You kind of hear the static of the radio, until you just hear, whew. Mm. You know, old DJ Scratch never thought he'd be one to make moonshine, but this thing kicks like a horse. You know, back in the day, I used to think this gig was all about spinning tunes and sounding cool. Funny, isn't it? Now it's about holding on to a bit of humanity, I guess. Anyway, here's some Johnny Cash for you. Feels right for times like these. And you just hear boom, 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 the Folsom Prison Blues start playing.
We need to rescue this man.
Yep.
We need
We
to
do.
save this man from himself before he either kills himself with alcohol poisoning or madness.
What Clayton is wondering, not just how he still has such a collection of amazing tunes, but also what Clayton is wondering is, does this man do the news of the place he's in, of Quickman? Because we figured that out, right? That he's in Quickman.
Yeah, you guys, you knew that he was in Quitman. Or not, he wasn't in Quitman, but he was near enough to Quitman.
So my question is, have we only heard music from him, or has he said any sort of news at all?
You can only assume that he gets some kind of news because this was the radio station that was playing the recording from what's her name? The senator.
The senator. Yeah.
Yeah, Eleanor.
Okay.
Valerie?
Then in that instance, in that case, Clayton's just gonna put the radio in somewhere like a coffee table or a tea table in the middle of the room, let it play, just in case we hear any sort of more information about equipment, not just that announcement from Whitfield.
I hear the train a coming. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I love Johnny Cash. You sit there and listen.
Yeah. Oh, this takes me back. Yeah, just sit there and listen.
You sit there, and then on the window to the right of the couch, water begins to run down it.
Ah, shit.
Trickle at first, and then heavier. Like, almost like when it's raining heavily, but there's no rain happening.
Mm-hmm.
You continue to sit. Wait.
Reverend?
Yeah.
I don't mean to alarm you, but that don't look like rain, does it?
Oh, no. Well, I did tell y'all that, water was inundating the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest problem is that's exactly where Lisa and Sarah went. The others, I don't remember. Player doesn't remember who else went.
It was Sarah and Lisa who went upstairs.
Yeah. So, I don't.
Should we start moving out of here?
I think so, but we also needed to get them. I'm not leaving without those two, so.
That's fair.
The door to the apartment opens, and you see walking in is Arthur, Logan, Adam, and Lee. And you see Logan's just kind of like wiping his greasy hands off. He just, with a smile on his face. Well, I reckon if we want to go ahead and get on out of here, the truck might just work.
Right. I'll stand up on my cane, go out the door, and just put my both fingers on my lips and whistle really, really, really loud. And Lisa, and I will whistle twice. Alyssa, if she hears, she would have known there's a signal from me.
As you step out, you're still listening to the radio, Clayton, and you begin to feel like dust kind of fall on your face, kind of like almost like sneeze. You look up and you see the roof has cracked.
I look to Logan and say,
You know, Logan looks up.
soldier, you might wanna go get your friend.
Yep.
Let's get moving.
Hey, you,
Everybody back
Adam,
up.
I'm gonna need your help carrying her. My ribs are fucked up because somebody decided to try and hind lick me. You see Adam just nod and rush behind.
I'm picking up Tommy and I'm correcting him as we're walking past. It's a Heimlich. As I'm just holding Tommy if we're starting to make a move.
Goddamn British people always know what the fuck they're talking about, don't they?
I'm a doctor. It's in my job description.
Hey, Missy, I know you're probably in a world of pain, but we gotta get out of here because I think the building's about to collapse.
I figured if the build
All of
collapses,
you
I'd be
feel
in
a
world
shift
of worse.
suddenly as this side of the building just shifts violently. And you see you all simultaneously, all the windows just crack. Oh
On the
god.
walls and the sweat that goes down. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting
hear
to
what,
yell
though?
for Lisa and Sarah on the top floor. Get down! Now we gotta go. Forget about the damn. And he almost cursed. The damn supplies. Get out. We have to go.
You see Lee just looks at you, Reverend, and just goes, "Hey, old guy, Mr. Preacher Man,
Yeah.
you're just gonna have to leave him. We gotta go.
No, I'm not leaving without him.
You're gonna get
You go
squished.
ahead.
You wanna get
I don't
squished?
care. I don't live without my friends.
Oh. Well, I got my friend with me, and she follows Adam
Then
as
you
him and
go.
Logan carry Mitzi. The Reverend stands there as everyone piles out. Is anyone staying with the Reverend?
He would have been trying to get up, actually, to go after them.
Even after the violent shift of the building?
He won't leave them there. If there's no response, he wants to. So here's the thing: he will not leave without Lisa, either her or her body.
Okay.
I'm battered, so the answer is no.
Can I?
I'm cold.
unharmed. Can I? Okay, I'm passing Tommy off to somebody else to get him out of the building.
Arthur will take him.
If I pick
Arthur
him.
will take him.
No,
Yeah.
give me the board. Give me the board. I'll take it. Arthur, you need to carry me if something bad happens. I'm still feeling like absolute ass. I'll carry Tommy.
Dad, Poppy said that your shoulder's fine. It's just a scratch.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he also get hit on the head like multiple times?
He got
And
hit
stabbed
all
in the
over.
shoulder,
Listen,
technically?
it's not my fault his critical injury doesn't
Fucked up.
match his fucking injuries that happened, but you know, that's the way the dice roll sometimes. Clayton got fucked up. For a man his age, he should be dead. Like,
To be perfectly clear,
yeah.
Missy should also be dead.
oh,
She's missing an arm.
100%. 100%.
Hey,
We
there's
have
still
done
time now.
Never say
Everybody
never.
in this world should be dead. We have done so many things that would never work medically.
You know what that is,
Everything.
Georgia? Human resilience.
Yeah. The indomitable human spirit.
Okay.
Or just not the players in real life knowing how shit works.
Fuck it. I don't need your verisimilitude, okay?
Yeah.
I have my imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you doing?
I was gonna
Let
start
Arthur take the kid.
running up.
And I'll go down.
Yeah.
No,
I
Arthur
was gonna
will
start-
allow you to take the kid, and he's gonna go with Poppy and Reverend.
Perfect. That's actually way better. I'll take the kid.
Yep.
Yeah, Arthur just goes, we're gonna have to be fast, because we're fucking pancakes if not.
I'm gonna be as fast as I can be. I'm getting better at being fast, that means.
Jesus.
Above table, what's your mobility?
Now I have
Because-
a +1 to stealth, okay? Ever since last time. So I have 3 dice now instead of 2.
Yes, but what's your
Mobility is
mobility?
0.
Okay.
Oh, it's 0.
Mobility.
I have 2. I literally have a limp. I'm running.
Why are
on
you
the
running
power-
up into the
Because
they were my friends.
narratively it makes sense. That's why.
Because he would not
Okay.
leave without Sarah.
Leah
without
is pulling
Lisa.
her "it's what my character would do" card.
I can't. I know, but I can't. If I do anything else, it would be wrong. He would not leave without
Yeah, no, 100%.
Lisa, and now without Sarah, because after that talk to he had last time, he wants to watch over this kid. So that's it.
Here's what I need. I need all 3 of you to give me a mobility check.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll push it.
I'll push it.
Okay, I
There you
have
go.
4 dice that I can roll.
Not you, Clayton.
By the way, I'm.
Oh, I was looking at tech. My bad.
I'm taking the radio.
Well, I would figured you.
Yeah.
Why isn't this? Hang on. Something's wrong with my shit. Ah! Everything's breaking.
Yeah, the building is coming down. It's
Down,
method
down,
acting. Your game is
down.
your game is method acting.
Okay, pal. Whatever. Alright. Okay, success, success. Ooh, Arthur. Okay. You guys feel the building shift again, and you hear a sound that can only be described as like incredibly like concrete dense bones snapping suddenly. Like you just hear something snap that resonates through your body. Like you just feel it vibrate through the floor, and as you're running along the corridor, you see a door fly open from the sheer weight of the room above it and the room on this floor just falling. You continue running, and as you both are just booking it for the staircase, you just hear as Arthur trips and falls, as he's like trying to get back up, a piece of debris falls from the roof and just slams into his back. Ah! Oh, fuck. Are you guys continuing to run?
I'll look at Poppy. Get him. I'll get them, and I'll just move up
Okay.
because I think everyone paying a bit of attention, and just correct me if I'm metagaming, would see Poppy trying to be closer to Arthur. No one would have probably known why, but to James, it doesn't matter. That means she's got something, and that for him is enough. Whatever reason she has, we know it like a bit out of character, but he doesn't. But it doesn't matter to him. So he wouldn't have stopped because he would be screaming out, and not screaming, shouting out for Lisa and Sarah, and he would have said, "I'll get it from here. Just help him out. Don't want anyone to die to debris."
Poppy will, the minute Arthur tripped, she would have skidded around to try and grab hold of him, to pull him up, and she's just looking back at the Reverend. We'll find you. Go. and I'm trying to pull Arthur up and out and move the debris off him if I can.
Go ahead and just give me force.
Oh, why'd you have to go and say force? That's not. That is my worst one. Oh no. Oh no. I only rolled 2 dice for that one.
Hey,
Hey, see?
Hey, okay.
that shock of adrenaline. You could lift a car right now if you had to. You push the bowl or the debris off of him, and it slides over with a loud kind of thud. And as it hits, you watch as the floor inches from where Arthur is just begins to melt. Like it just begins to just fall away. You see Arthur just kind of like pushes against like the carpeted hallway, like fuck. And you kind of help him up, as you watch another room just kind of drop away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He looks at you, he's like, are you going after the
Inching
Reverend or what?
Is there... Sorry, Theatre of the Mind is difficult for me at the moment. So is the way blocked off? If we run after the Reverend, can we not
No.
run back out?
It's not blocked off, no. Will
Okay.
it be blocked off?
So-
You have no idea. But it's not blocked off right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run after the Reverend as well.
Okay.
If the two of them are trapped up there, he can't move them both, and I'm not leaving anybody else, one person behind. Can you run?
Yeah, I'll be right behind you. I need another
Can
mobility.
on a very... Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say on a very quick assessment, like, I'm assuming that did, like, a damage to him. Is he okay?
He's
like,
just
in the 30
bruised.
seconds I look him over him. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
He did lose a point of health, but it's just bruised.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, another mobility check, you said?
Yep, I need one from you as well, Reverend.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll push it.
Okay.
I'm pushing.
Okay. Okay. You'll dash up the staircase to the 4th floor, and as you kind of reach the top of it, you have to like slide to the side as the wall just completely cracks across the entirety of the staircase, cracks around it, and then like slowly begins to open up. Like the weight of the building is just causing it to like tear, like the opening of a tin can. You hit the landing and continue moving up to the 5th floor. At this point, as you reach the top of the 5th floor, you just hear like sobbing and crying from a small voice, and you look down the hallway and you just see little Sarah doing her best to drag what looks to be a bloodied and unconscious Lisa, who is just covered in like she's just covered in like what looks to be like dust and like, you know, like soot from like rocks and falling debris.
I'll immediately go there to help. Like, not even...
Okay.
Like, moving fast as I can through sheer adrenaline. And I'll help her out.
Yeah, you rush over. You hear Sarah just kind of like mumbling, like, please get up. As she's just like fruitlessly trying to carry, you just rush over with Poppy and Arthur. You see Sarah just kind of look up at you. Oh, well, that's good. At least we can all be crushed together, I guess.
We're gonna try to get out of here. Let me help you, and I'll help
The
her
roof
try
fell
to-
on her. She pushed me out of the way.
That's what she does. She's a guardian angel. And I'll just try to use all my strength to get her out.
Okay.
Can I help Poppies, can I grab like a beam or something that's fallen, and I'm gonna try and again, I have no strength. I only have 2 in strength. I'm gonna try and like jam a lever, like a beam or something under, and try and use that as a lever to try and lift up so he can pull her out.
Oh, she's not covered. Like Sarah has already like pulled her free from the debris. She's just like has no strength to like continue dragging her down the hallway.
Oh,
Like
I'll
she's
pick her
fully
up.
dead weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pick her up.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and pick her up. And you see like she's carrying like what looks to be like 4 duffel bags on her. So that's even more weight.
I'm strong.
You are strong.
Can we grab a duffel bag each and just try and
Yeah,
share
I
the
would give
load?
the duffel. Yeah, I would give the duffel bags to you or to Arthur if he can't carry, and I'll just focus on carrying Lisa.
You know, Arthur takes 2, gives 2 to Poppy, or gives 1 to Poppy, 1 to Sarah. As you pick up, the Lord gives him strength. As you pick up Lisa, you begin to rush down the hall to the staircase. And as you reach the top of it, the landing and the staircase to the 4th floor and the wall just tears away. And you're left with nothing but open air as that part of the building collapses and begins to fall down towards the street. As it falls and you get like that look of open air in that direction, you see it collapses and smashes down onto about 25 demons down below.
Is there any other? Theater of the mind is 0 for me.
Yeah, because
So
of how the building is arranged, each floor is one large square-shaped like circle. So there is another staircase. You're just gonna have to get to it while the building is collapsing.
Yeah.
So I need a mobility roll again.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
I'm
Okay,
gonna push it.
was that a success on the mess up die?
Why can't I push it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, there you go. How many pushes can we do?
As much as you want. It's just when you mess up, you can't push it.
Okay.
Tell me you watch wrestling. Tell me you watch wrestling.
You'll get
Okay,
stress. So
You get what?
stress. I don't know what the maximum stress is or what happens. So
Hey, Reverend, do you want to give one of those successes to Arthur?
Yes. If it's not needed, I will.
Okay. Because he got 0. Again.
Yeah. No. If
Oh,
yeah.
buddy.
he's just a pretty face, Your Honor.
He's trained in mobility. He's just not good at it.
Yeah, because he does his own stunts. Okay.
He's very Jason Statham in that way. He's Jason Statham, but from Georgia. You know, the state.
Yeah.
You begin to
Nobody's
sprint.
from me.
Well, I would hope not. Yet at least you're still young. The Sarah just begins because she's not carrying anything. She rushes ahead and just goes, "There's another staircase. Just follow me." Oh God. She's looking behind her as she says that, and you all just kind of like take a quick peek behind you, and you just see the hallway just slowly melting, just falling, as you're running down towards the staircase. And this would be dope to watch in a movie, but you all are very much people, and if you get caught in this, there's no gonna be last minute heroics to save yourselves. You will just be crushed, and with that adrenaline burst, You just continue running as fast as you possibly can, reaching the landing as you see cracks beginning to form in this side of the building as well. This is not where the water damage was. This is not where the fire was. So luckily, it's moderately stable for now, as you continue to rush down the staircase, reaching the 4th floor, hitting the landing, reaching the 3rd floor, 2 more floors to go. You hear the groaning roar of a mover's truck, the one that wrecked into the building, as it cranks up. And then you begin to hear this scraping. And then you all remember the side that's collapsing behind you is where the water damage was. But with how unstable the building is, if that truck is fully removed, that might be real bad. So I need another mobility check from everyone.
Shit.
Oh boy.
It's about
You mean to
time,
tell me
Arthur.
this building is being held by Ford Tough?
Forward to...
Just
I'm
American
pushing.
steel.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, it's fine.
Messed up, but I got a success. That's all that counts.
Hopefully. You got to the bottom, but you break your leg. Whoops.
Oopsies. Let me roll for Sarah.
No offense. I think Poppy's the only one who hasn't been grievously injured yet. I've been
Me
shot
too.
through the shoulder with
I'm
an arrow.
not injured at all, apart
Yeah.
from my cannon injury, which is my knee. But apparently, apart from
No,
that,
you gave yourself that one.
Yeah, well,
Reverend,
that came with.
Reverend, I need you to roll.
Leah only has Leah to blame.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. Okay.
Hmm.
Why is it not? I clicked on it. Ooh. I
Damn
messed up.
French internet.
I literally clicked on it.
It's the best internet out of everybody here.
Yeah, it is.
I know, that's why I said it.
Why couldn't it be us? Okay.
It should have been me.
It should have been me. Okay. Cool. Give me a second. Sorry.
Out. Take your time.
Why are we hearing the zombie noises? I'm
You-
hearing the. Is anybody?
You should
why
have
are
been
the zombie
hearing them.
noises?
Yeah.
They're just always there.
Oh, it's
They're
only
always
just
there.
popped in.
A fate worse
I've
than
been
that.
hearing the music, but not the zombie noises.
Hey, I know that song.
Oh shit.
What song could this be?
Oh no.
Okay.
Top 5 show intro. all time.
100%. That Game of Thrones, yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty
for
it's pretty
sure.
legit. 2010 was popping off in a big way.
Yeah, it was.
All of you rush down. You reach the 2nd floor. You reach the 1st. The truck almost is completely backed out of the lobby. The dead have, using the weakening of the building and the cracking of the glass doors that leads to the lobby, have managed to push in. So here's how this mess up is going to be resolved. Either Sarah gets attacked by a walker, or one of you do, if you choose to defend her.
Oh, fuck.
Because
And we're gonna be...
she fully failed her role.
I would choose to defend her.
Okay.
Is it guaranteed it's gonna be a bite like Missy again?
It's never guaranteed because it's a random roll.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so you can
Probably
bop
Yeah.
this walker in the head.
I will try to protect her.
Pop now. Oh god, I hate it when I can't do what I want to do, but I can't do what I... No, Poppy... No, Poppy wouldn't. She's... Yeah. Fuck. She's gonna carry on running with Arthur.
Okay. Sarah is like 19, 20. She's like freshman college age. Reverend, Poppy and Arthur kind of pull ahead of you. You have a bad knee. You're tired. Lisa's heavy.
Yeah. There's no time for me to give care, Lisa, to one of them.
Not in this moment.
Okay.
You're lagging behind, and as you are lagging behind, Poppy and Arthur kind of taking off towards the truck, you hear this like faint sound, and just look over your shoulder as you're running and see Sarah's frozen. She's not really had to face walkers. She froze up when Missy got bit. This sneaking around is fine, but this undeath, these demons, she doesn't know how to deal with this yet. And she freezes as they pour through the door. Give me a mobility roll.
Okay. I do have something that allows me to reroll to see if I'm hit or bitten.
Yes.
So would this count? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. As she's frozen, you grab her by the scruff of her neck, still fully holding Lisa. I'm gonna say the mess up, because you both messed up. The mess up here is you have to drop your cane to grab her.
Okay.
You drop your cane, you grab her. What do you say to snap her out of this in this like quick moment?
Remember what we said. You are the future. You need to survive. And I'll just cover her with my body as I pull her, and just look at my cane and just go. I can find another cane. I can build another.
You drag her along.
Lives.
And she just goes, oh, you're right. Oh, God. You rush out the hole that the truck made as it backs out into the street. Poppy and Arthur are hanging on the sides of it. And you see, as it whips back around the back of the truck, it's a moving truck, so it has like a rolling door on the back. You just see Clayton there to help you with Lisa.
Yep.
You hand off Lisa. You throw Sarah into the back of the truck. And as you climb into the back of the truck, you all just watch as the building just collapses. Fully collapses, splattering a huge portion of the swarm as the moving truck begins to peel down the road.
Can someone take a look at her? I'm not even like stopping to breathe after everything. I'm just making sure Sarah
Yeah.
is okay, and then I'll just beg for someone to take a look at Lisa.
Well, Poppy and Arthur are hanging on
Poppy
this.
would have already.
Now you guys are hanging on the side of the truck, like the little step with the handle. They're in the back of the truck.
Then I will take a look at her.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Poppy would have. Yeah. Poppy would have started making her way to the truck as soon as we tried to pull them in.
I had 3 years of med school, so I know something.
You take a look. She took a pretty heavy blow, but it's not life-threatening. She needs rest, probably, some water when she wakes up, and to just have her wounds, like her scrapes, cleaned so they don't get infected.
Do we have any first aid kit while Poppy's not here? I know she's making her way to the, but if there is a first aid kit, I'll start doing that because at least that I know how to do. Another question.
Yeah,
that
you
I
just
have
reach
for you-
over and like rip open
Yeah.
Sarah's pack because you know she has a
Yeah,
first aid kit in
Yeah, yeah. The other question is, as for anchors, this is out of character. Can you have more than one NPC anchor?
there. Sure, I'll allow it.
Because I'm making Sarah mine.
Okay,
Oh.
you got it. The truck slows down enough for Poppy to just like hop down, jog to the back, and like jump into it. The rolling door in the back is left open, otherwise you guys would literally suffocate. The back of moving trucks gets incredibly hot.
Yeah, all throughout it, I will look at Sarah, and to get her mind out of it, I would go like, "Hey, help me out here. So hold this steady. I'll clean it up, and I'll just use what knowledge of first aid that I have while Poppy's not here to actually do a full analysis, and get Sarah to help out, as in to get her mind off what she lived and have her do something and be helpful. So I will um, pull her into helping me clean um, Lisa's wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy, very rudimentary things you would have learned, in school. Things you would have learned at home, really, how to clean
Yes.
wounds,
Yep.
how to clean scrapes and things.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you all feel the truck slowing, and then coming to a stop. Having done a wide circle around Lake Park, and you all can see, as you take a moment to look, you're about a block away from the hospital.
Would I have, before I jumped and started moving around to the back, could I have told Logan to start driving to that spot?
Well, here's the thing. Who is the one who saw the weird shit in front of the hospital?
I'm gonna need you to remind me what the weird shit was.
Yeah, what would the weird
What's
shit
the weird
was?
shit in front of the hospital?
I might have dreamt about that. Never mind.
Excuse me?
What? Excuse me?
That might have fully just been a dream.
I mean, it's a full possibility that your players just weren't paying attention.
No.
That happens all the time.
No,
But
no,
Yeah.
we've not been to the hospital yet.
yeah,
We've not
been
had
to-
anything to do with the hospital.
Hey,
We
those
only
50
heard-
viewers that watched our last game, tell us in the comments below.
That is fully on me. Never mind.
No,
Okay,
'cause
so
I'm
now
going back
listen,
through my
now
notes.
there's
Now
not gonna
I
be
wanna
anything
know.
in the hospital.
Now I want to know what the fuck was happening in the hospital. Sorry, guys, I curse.
What happened in the hospital, Tim?
It doesn't matter.
Has anyone? No one scouted the hospital, right?
We
No.
literally we
Okay.
came into
No.
Lake Park.
Okay.
Our
We
first
stayed in
order
the
of
building.
business-
That was
Our
it.
first order of business was find Lisa's mom, and she said, "Oh, maybe she's still in the apartment," and we went straight there.
And then we dealt
Oh.
with the crazy archer guy.
No
Yeah.
fucking way I dreamt that whole scenario.
Well, the thing was,
It feels so vivid. Wow.
You gave Poppy a medicine check about Missy, and you were like, "Hey, so she's going to die if you don't get like advanced medical stuff." And then
Yes.
you mentioned that everyone
Yeah,
would
it
know
was-
that there is a hospital close by, but we haven't really scouted it
Yeah.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lena brought it up. Because
Yeah.
it was like, there is a hospital nearby. We need to go there soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
In character, we should all say we're going to the hospital to
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if
yeah, whoever's
we can,
driving.
there's equipment there. The walkers don't eat scalpels, so it's fine. Shit should be in there.
And I need another cane, so maybe they have some in the
Well, they'll-
hospital.
You can steal houses, cane.
Yeah. Let's go to Houses' hospital so I can steal his cane.
Funny enough,
get-
his
we'll go
walker
to-
still
I
uses
can't
it.
believe I've dreamt about this game. I full thought that was a real thing that happened.
I've dreamt about games that don't exist, so come on.
Holy
that's my-
shit,
we're-
that's
we have issues.
crazy.
Was it possible that it was just you were planning a scenario
Yeah.
in your head, like for
Yeah.
when we get there? and
That
then
could have
that's what you
fully
dreamt
been
about?
it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, cause
You could have been like,
yeah.
Okay, but now I want
Could've been
something at the
planning it
hospital. now I want something at the hospital.
Tim, if it
Literally less
helps
than
you
20
any
minutes
bit,
ago.
I did one time had like a whole dream about like the Tuesday game, but not the Elder Scrolls one, but
The Wild Mount one?
the Wildmount one. But it was like a huge one shot about Briar's desperate wish to go around the world to look at every single animal,
Incredible.
Oh, incredible.
and that was the
Incredible.
entire one shot.
Briar becomes Steve Irwin.
It
That was
was-
the one shot.
It
I would
was
have been
not
down for that
far off.
scenario. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
A wildlife show with a druid. Incredible. Anyway, let's go to
Let's go to hospital. What's in the hospital? I wanna know.
You're gonna have to tell us what you thought. You're gonna have to tell us what you thought it was gonna be at the hospital. No.
Now we're gonna go to the hospital. It's gonna be Norman Reedus with a fetus. You know,
Oh my God.
He finally made the delivery.
he made the delivery.
Well, we'll have to wait a moment because we're gonna take a quick break.
Oh my God.
The hospital situation.
So
We're recording again now.
we are recording again. Yes.
Okay, back to me.
I need to put my.
Yeah.
I need to put my. I need
Balderdash.
to remember to put my pop down so I don't burp on stream again.
We
Your
shift
cam girl, Georgia?
back to just fully ignoring that. We shift back to Jim and David in the museum.
It was Burt Reynolds. That's who I was thinking of.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was.
Wasn't that fella married to that Angelina Jolie?
Who?
Or- oh wait, no, that was Billy Bob. My bad.
Yeah, no, I think John Voight's her dad.
Oh shit, for real?
I think so.
Hell, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit.
You see
Well,
in front of you both.
Probably all dead. Oh yeah, go ahead.
The door with a little placard that says basement entrance.
Gonna try the knob or handle.
Yeah, you try the doorknob. It turns without issue. Not locked.
Go on down.
All right.
You know,
Push
peek
the
in.
door open.
Yeah.
It squeaks. You see a wooden staircase that leads down into the staircase itself is completely dark, but you do see like a very faint light down at the bottom.
Gonna go down real slow.
All right. The floor kind of creaks underfoot as you slowly inch your way down. When you get about halfway down the staircase, you begin to hear voices.
Um, hmm. Gonna see if I can pause and survey. Apparently, not everything is as it seems here.
You pause and you just hear kind of like mid conversation, you hear a woman's voice just say, "Well, I don't rightly know where Miss Johnson is, but she said to wait. She's bringing those new folks here, so we'll just wait."
Well, that'd be us. She told us to come here.
You immediately hear the safety of a gun click off.
Whoa, whoa, easy, easy there, fellas, and he'll hold his hands up.
You step down and you see a number of people, about 12 in total, in this dimly lit basement area. You see this woman wearing this vest that just says security across the front of it. Kind of on the younger side, maybe late 20s. You see that not too far from her is this kind of like rugged looking dude. He has like a lot of scrapes on his face. Looks like he's been through a lot. Kind of white man. You see a couple of small children off to the side. You see a couple of like elderly couples. You see a few probably like teenage aged people standing around. And this woman just kind of like turns and like points her pistol at you. Finger not on the trigger, but pointed at you. And she just goes, "Where's Miss Johnson?"
Oh, well. So, a few years ago, I learned that we people have these things called words, and we use them to help solve problems before they start. Well, Mrs. Johnson didn't use her words, and I may have broken her arm. But I assume she's a good Christian woman because she didn't attack me. She just told me to come here. So I'd like to apologize about that. But yeah, here we are.
So the man speaks up and just goes, I told you. I told you we couldn't trust these people."
Well, no. You see, you come in with armed guards and you say, "Come with us." Um, that don't speak too well. So if you'd be like, "Hey, we're having a meeting. Y'all want to come?" Probably would have been like, "Sure, right, David?"
Yeah. I mean,
But well, what I'm trying to say is we're sorry, and we'll if we can, we'll put all that behind us.
you see the woman still holding the gun towards you, just like motions for you both to step into the light, but like at a
Yeah.
distance.
Yep, he'll keep his hands, kind of out at his waist, palms out. So,
And she just says, "Well, did you ever think for just a moment that she wasn't saying things out loud because maybe she couldn't?"
well, if we're talking about big government listening in, I don't think there's any big government left.
Oh, you have no idea how wrong you are.
But if we're talking about rich old ladies sitting on the porch, then yeah, you might be right.
You've met the senator then?
I've seen her. We fixed her roof up. Hey, speaking of fixing things up, what's with that head chopper offer y'all got set up?
She clicks the safety back on and holsters her weapon. Well, that's what our little group is about.
Chopping off heads?
Stopping the chopping off heads.
See, that was a very misleading statement. See, back to my words and communicating clearly.
Well, maybe if you weren't a dipshit and jump to conclusions.
Well, well, we all have our stories, and my stories told me that I felt threatened. So I did what I thought I had to, and again, I'm sorry. Accidents happen.
You see what I'm talking about? This guy thinks breaking someone's arm is an accident.
Well, alright, look. If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna turn me over to them, turn me over.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. My name's David Mitchell. I don't know any of you people. He's Jim Jones. Not that Jim Jones, obviously. You see the woman just kind of shakes her head. Well, I'm Captain Amelia. The captain of the Peacekeepers, I guess you could call them. We've been coordinating with Miss Johnson because we're trying to get a few people out of here, or if worst comes to worst, we're gonna fight our way out of here.
Well, funny you mentioned getting people out of here. When Mr. Mitchell and I worked on the wall yesterday, we left ourselves a little escape route.
You see, she turns to the man and just goes, "That's why Dr. Cole mentioned them to Miss Johnson." Huh. What kind of escape route? The man says.
Oh well, just a little shoddy repair work. You know, just a little board here that you can easily pull down and run through.
Where at? What part of the wall?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You see the Amelia looks at you and just gives you this pleading look, like, "Please, Mr. Jones."
I will tell her smugly.
Mr. Jones and me.
Incredible.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
We have a couple of elderly here that we're trying to get out. We have some children. We have some young folk who have lost their parents since arriving. And I guess we have you two, for whatever reason. They picked you up outside of a bodega, from what I heard.
Yeah, another reason for me to feel threatened. You know, you
That's
get a
how,
bag tossed over your head.
yeah. That's how the senator, that's how she wanted us to bring people in.
I guess that's how she got voted in, too.
I guess. Well, this is, Liam Edwards. And he kind of nods at you.
I will nod back at him. Well, I don't know when y'all were trying on moving people out, but
Oh damn, it's hot.
you may wanna lay low for a little bit. I think we kicked the hornet's nest a little bit.
Well, I can go see, what's going on. I am technically all of their bosses anyways.
Alrighty.
Y'all can stay here, lay low. Dr. Cole's supposed to be by soon.
Tell Mrs. Jones and them boys I'm sorry.
You mean Miss Johnson?
I thought y'all said Mrs.
Well, you said Mrs. Jones.
Y'all forgive me. I'm quite tired. This flowers are
Like that.
wilting and such.
What? Yeah, alright. Just sit tight. And she pushes past you. You see the man just kind of like leans against the table and just exhales.
Y'all got any cards?
No, we ain't got no cards.
Comic books?
No. We got some
Tic-tac-toe?
toys over there if you want to go play with the kids.
Well, actually, that don't sound too bad, everything that's happened. I think I will.
Oh, help yourself. You see David kind of walks over towards Liam to talk to Liam. Go ahead.
Hey, kids, it's Uncle Jim. That's all.
Incredible. You see a couple of kids who are like sitting around, like tossing a ball in like a small circle of like 4 different people just kind of like stop tossing the ball and all look up at you. They range from like ages like 8 to like 10. You see one of them just goes, "No, I don't think you're my uncle."
Well, that don't matter.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean, son, is we're all children of the Lord, so
What's that mean?
I will give the children a Sunday school lesson as best as Jim can.
As soon as you start, you just hear Liam go, "Hey, hey, hey, hey. No. We already have to deal with the end of the world. I'm not brainwashing my kids."
Well, all right. I mean, it's in that Bill of Rights, so okay.
You see the little boy kind of look over at you, one of them, and he just says, "Well, I don't know much about all that, but my name's Marcus. Marcus Williams."
Hey, Marcus. Nice to meet you, Marcus. So y'all just hanging out down here?
We're just tossing a ball back and forth. You like to play catch?
Oh yeah, I'll play catch.
All right.
Y'all be careful now. I got a fastball like Randy Johnson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, he's this feller back in the 90s. He was up on the pitching mound. He threw that ball so hard he hit a bird flew in front of it, and that son of a gun exploded.
The ball or the bird?
The bird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was the bird
Hit
okay?
it. No. The ball
Oh.
was though.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Real, by the way.
Yeah, it's a real thing that happened.
yeah?
Correct.
No, this is all real. Yeah.
Yep.
Jim Jones should not be left with the children.
No, no.
Jim Jones is a child himself.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm crying, laughing.
Well, you need to mute yourself because the camera's on me.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What a screen queen.
Holy crap.
Well, I broke Georgia.
Doesn't take much.
No,
No.
actually not at the end of the week.
Yeah, really. I'm tired.
Hey,
We know.
you shot out one.
Shot out. What the hell's that mean?
You're shot
talking
out.
about-
Yes.
I don't know
You.
what that means. I ain't been shot a day in my life.
You're a druggie, ain't you?
No.
You look it.
Thanks, I guess.
Your friend David here says you were traveling with a group. Any of them heading to Atlanta?
Oh, we was going to Valdosta, which you could get to Atlanta from Valdosta. But no, not Atlanta specifically.
You ever meet a woman named Renee?
Oh shit.
He will think that. Yes, in fact, I did. Heard a young lady?
You watch your mouth.
Well, real nice.
She ever talk about her kid?
Did she ever talk about her kid to Jim or in front of Jim, Robin?
She did.
That was like
She
3
mentioned
months
her
ago.
kid.
Carrie can't remember.
Yeah, she had mentioned eventually about her trying to get back to Atlanta because
Her
that's
child
where her
was.
sister and Marcus would be with his dad.
Yeah, she mentioned to Marcus and her sister in Atlanta. Then she talked about her asshole ex-husband.
Well, she never said husband. She's very
Yeah.
specifically
Did she
said
not ever say
The
that?
father of a child.
the
Her
father of her child.
Okay, I will rewind that. Her asshole baby daddy.
You see Marcus kind of connecting the thoughts and looks over at you and just says, "Wait, you met Mom?"
He will describe Renee to him.
You see tears start welling up in his eyes. Dad, Mom's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, stop.
last I saw her, she was kicking.
You see Liam kind of nod.
Tough woman.
Yeah,
Real nice. Very, very kind. She has kind eyes. I do remember that about her.
yeah, yeah, she does.
She never called me a druggie either.
She wasn't always the most perceptive.
Well, I think at this point, most of us outside these walls do look what was that word? Shot out. But
Can I talk to
you
you
must.
two, away from everyone else, please?
Jim will go over there to him.
He kind of turns his back on the kids as you and David kind of huddle around. And he just says, we were trying to get to her. We were holed up
Oh yeah,
in Atlanta for a while before the bombs started dropping.
yeah. She ain't too far away. We was over in Lake Park. I never got down there too much, but
The senator, she has her sister locked up in that house
or why?
for crimes against the city.
Okay. Well,
We,
so I get.
y'all clearly can handle yourselves. Could you help me?
Well, I won't speak for David here, but the kind, thanks to the kindness your wife or your friend Renee showed me, I will.
David nods and says, "Yeah, if it's the same Renee, she helped us out a lot. Put her life in danger to save my family, so least I can do is try and
Yeah,
save hers."
I knew you was okay, David.
As you say, I knew you was okay, David. Uh, you look over at him and you just see the dead face of your brother David staring back at you.
Um, he'll kind of linger on him, wide-eyed, and then blink a few times. You know that hard blink where you're trying to like
Yeah.
clear your vision. Yeah, that.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Kind of lost you for a second.
I had something in my eye.
I appreciate that. What? That place was locked up like Fort Knox. How are we getting in there?
And yeah, them fellers had rifles too.
Well, maybe we can convince Captain Amelia to lend us some firepower and we can get in there, get Aaliyah out, and get the hell out of here. And get my boy back to his mother.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with getting them back. Maybe might be an easier way to do it. I assume she's been in that house. She could tell us how to get in, give us the keys. Maybe we could get in and out with nobody the wiser.
You hear the staircase creaking as someone is walking down, and you see a arm in a sling, Lydia Johnson, kind of shadowed behind by Dr. Meredith Cole.
Yep. Jim will just kind of look her in the eye, then look at her arm, and then down at the floor.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Uh,
I've taken worse
I'm,
blows from patients. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Hey, where'd you work at?
Lake Park General? Why?
Oh, okay. Oh, just curious. That's all.
All right. Uh, Captain is doing some damage control right now because of the mess that we all created.
Oh no, it's my fault. Like I told them, some more. Hey, come with us to a meeting. That would have gone over better. But
I would have if I could have said that.
well,
The entire encampment is it's wired.
I'll get the hell out for real.
No, I'm for real.
With all that's going on, she put microphones everywhere.
The good corporal and Sergeant Archer were both surveillance experts for the military.
Alrighty. And then that one back there trying to force a shot on me. Um, kind of had my hackles up. So don't justify what I did or anything, but I'm just telling you why.
Yes, I was trying to give you that shot because you were under the influence of the medication they put in the food.
Oh, is that what was that? That had me messed up.
Narcotics is all
All
I can
right.
tell you.
Okay. Ooh wee. Good burgers though. Tell you what.
Well,
They was burgers, right? Cow burgers.
yeah.
Okay. You
Um,
know, I
uh,
read this book one time about the Donner Party. Ooh, that was kind of scary.
okay. Lydia Johnson steps up to the table and just says,
All right, shit, I'm just trying to make conversation.
Mr. Jones and
Me?
Mr. Mitchell both were able to make a little escape route that we can get a small bit of people out of tonight.
Yeah,
Um,
you got to go one at a time. It's about as wide as David here.
so the plan is tonight when the peacekeepers are changing shifts, we'll get a few out until in the morning, and then maybe we can get a couple more out before the sun's fully up. Now, because you both are in a little bit of fire right now, and because you opened it up for us, I'd be willing to let y'all go with this couple here and some of the children tonight.
I'll tell you, David, why don't you go and I'll help out Mr. Liam here.
No, I ain't gonna leave you.
Uh, Listen, I don't have anybody to go back to. You do.
Sure you do. You got friends.
I known them, what, a week?
I mean, a week in this shit might as well be a lifetime.
It's up to you, but if it were me, I'd go back to my wife and kids. You don't know nobody here, nothing.
See, stops and thinks for a moment. Nah, something happened to you. I can never forgive myself.
All right. Now we're going.
Well, I was under the impression that Mr. Edwards and little Marcus were gonna be leaving too.
I'll look at Liam.
And he just shakes his head and just, these people, Miss Johnson, these people know my fiance. They could lead me to her, but with Aaliyah being captured, I at least wanted a chance to. I would like to try and free her. You see Lydia nods for a moment, thinking. Well, son, you know how that's most likely gonna end. I do. But I gotta try. Alright. I'll speak to Amelia. And we can get all the kids out tonight then. They can go. She kind of thinks for a moment. Yeah.
You gonna send an adult with them, right?
They can go with the Smiths. Yeah.
All right.
You see the older couple nod. And it's like at this moment that you realize the oldest person that you've seen in Quitman has been Eleanor, the senator. You haven't really seen too many elderly people. As a matter of fact, you haven't really seen any.
Yeah, they can't work for her, right? Can be her slaves.
Oh.
So yeah.
All right.
All the kids and the Smiths will go tonight.
I will get. Is there a Mr. Smith?
Yeah. It's a man and a woman. They're both in their like mid to late 60s. Just at a glance.
I'll give Mr. Smith my hammer. You know, for them demons out there.
For them what, son?
Them, you know, the biters, the demons.
Oh. That's a good word for them, actually.
Well, you know, I heard, you know, a man told me hell was full, so the dead were walking, and that's why. But I guess we ain't got time to think about why. So, anyways, you know, protect the kids.
I'll do my best. Alright. That's settled. We know where the hole was made. The they don't know where you ran off to, but I told Sergeant Archer that you, Jim, were experiencing some hallucinations. You were reacting badly to the drugs in the meat, and you thought I was a biter, so you attacked me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Damn, I feel bad. Oh, we.
What's done is done.
Yeah, that ain't that the damn truth.
Um. All right, that's the plan then. We'll. I got to do some stuff. Dr. Cole, you should probably get back to the clinic. Um, the captain should be back around soon, and we'll see what she says.
All right, we'll be here.
All right. See, she leaves. And Dr. Cole kind of lingers and just goes, "Are you sure you don't want that shot?"
Well, yeah, if you got it, I'll take it. I mean, I don't put yourself at unnecessary risk to give it to me. But
She reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a filled syringe already.
Jim kind of cringes at that. But
That'll clear your mind.
all right, give it to me.
She presses it in. You feel it run through your blood, and that deep-seated like hunger that you were feeling slowly subsides after about 10 or so minutes.
Oh, all right.
Go and give me an endure check.
All right. Okay, hold please. Haha. Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
One success.
For the next 24 in-game hours, you'll have a +1 to all your rolls.
Wow.
She exits after seeing that you're not having a bad reaction to it, leaving you behind. And as they leave, you hear Liam just say to you and David, I want to make it known, y'all are probably going to have to hurt some folks real bad when we do this.
Well, what what did Aaliyah do to get herself in there? Tell me that.
She saw when we were at the diner some cooks putting some stuff in the meat, and she wanted to know what it was.
Okay, say no more.
Yeah. She made a big stink.
Alrighty. Well, that's all I needed to hear.
From what the captain said, they only do... Jesus Christ. They only do executions once a week, so... She hasn't been killed yet.
Well, are these public? Is there a schedule? Do you know?
I don't know, it's public.
Okay. It is public. Okay, okay. Huh.
It's how the senator maintains power.
Well, that and the guns.
Well,
You know, I seen her. She's just a little old lady.
she is.
But I'll do my best.
Some time passes. And eventually the captain returns. And she just goes, okay, so, Miss Johnson briefed me on some dumb shit. What exactly are y'all planning?
Well, to get this a friend of mine and his fiancee's sister out of there. You know, maybe get some. I might reckon there's might be a little food in there too. Some of them supplies. Take some of them. If we're gonna be, where are we at, Quentin? Walking the
Quitman.
30 or so miles.
Well, alright. I mean, I can get y'all some guns. But that's a suicide mission. I need y'all to know that.
Well, long as you don't get in trouble for it.
Yeah, who knows at this point.
Well.
Archer's been aiming for my job for a while.
Well, if I see him, I got something with his name on it.
You just might. He spends the nights in that mansion.
Where at?
I'll give you one guess.
Well, talk about teacher's pet.
Anyways, so it's just the three of you?
Yeah.
Oh. Most of the peacekeepers will be drawn away from the mansion anyways, because I have to create a distraction to get them away from the wall. So... But that's why I've been collecting biters for the past couple of weeks. That's going to be the distraction.
Like them Pokemans?
Yeah, I've been collecting 151 of them.
you know, uh, oh man, oh that takes me back. Anyways,
All right.
yep.
I'll leave them. There's an air conditioning unit that don't work anymore
Mm-hmm.
on the east side of the mansion.
Okay.
I'll leave them stored inside it.
Is there an easy way we can get in, get out? A particular time that's best?
I mean, I guess if you really wanted to be ballsy, you could use a ladder to get up to the balcony and enter through the bedroom.
Well, are them ladders still there from where we was working on the roof?
Should be.
All right. How y'all sound? How's that sound to y'all?
And you see Marcus just very quietly shrugs, and Liam just says, it don't matter. Through the front door, through the balcony. I'm gonna get my sister-in-law out of there.
Well, and second question, do any of you fellas really know how to use a gun? I mean, I kind of do, but not really.
Enough.
I mean, I shot some cans and bottles before. That's about it.
I've shot a gun a few times. I should be alright.
All right, well, how hard can it be?
Just point and shoot, right?
All right, that's what I reckon.
You see Amelia just kind of nods and goes, Well, there'll also be some knives for you too, just in case you don't want to alert the entire encampment. Just a thought, though.
Oh yeah, be like one of them Navy SEALs. You know, my
Yeah.
brother was an armor ranger. Oh, I wish he was here.
As you say that, you hear from behind you. What do you mean, Jimmy? I'm right here.
Um, he'll shut his eyes again and not turn around.
Oh, Jimmy, you can't read if your eyes are closed.
And if you talk to the doctor again, see if she can get me some of them medicines.
Hear Amelia kind of go, all right. I'm assuming she'll know what medicine you're talking about?
Yeah. She tell her it's starting.
Okay. She climbs up the stairs. You kind of like take a seat to relax for a moment. And you look around and you see each person in this room has your brother's face. And they're all just kind of staring at you.
Uh, Jim will just kind of say shit under his breath and go sit in the corner with his head down, just looking at the floor.
You just hear, Jimmy, are you alright?
Ah, I reckon.
Hey, you want to go shoot cans outside the barn?
He's gonna do his best to ignore that.
Jimmy, come on. Told you we gotta make ourselves scarce. Pa's home.
You ain't real.
Jimmy, that hurts.
Go away.
You say that to me all the time.
Please go away.
You feel something like grab your shoulder. It kind of snaps you. You see David Mitchell kneeling in front of you. Hey man, you good?
Uh, it's it's getting bad. Just
What is?
my disease.
Oh, we left your pills back in the room, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why I asked for some, cause it's starting.
Hey man, if you want to sit this out tonight.
No. Just I mean, yeah. No, I think the distraction will help. As bad as that sounds.
Alright. See, kind of like just sits down next to you. Irony not lost on you
Yep.
that the person looking after you is also named David. We cut to about 100 or so feet from the hospital in Lake Park, where we see not a lot of demons. Most of that massive swarm got attracted to the building and are now crushed. But we do still see a number of demons. Who would be kind of like out of the truck looking around right now?
Not me.
Y'all know that
Uh,
Missy cannot do anything of the sort at the current moment.
True.
Poppy would probably be keeping an eye out.
Me too.
Oh no, wait, she was in the back. She would have been in the back with Lisa. Never mind. Sorry.
Patient. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking out.
Okay, give me a scout check.
Got it, dog. That's four. That's four. That's four. That's four for four for four for four. Four. There you go. One.
You look around. You count sparsely kind of dotted around the hospital, about 20 walkers, 20 demons, but they're not dense, like they're spread out.
And how big is the hospital?
It's like a rural, like general hospital. Like it's not very big. It has like an ambulance bay,
emergency room.
yeah, kind of like an
That type of
emergency
stuff?
room type situation. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably for
Clay will
people in
say
Lake Park, to go get checked out, and if it's like real bad, they'll get flown out by a helicopter.
to the city. Yeah,
Yeah.
Clay will say,
There's another thing you see.
"Oh, yeah,
Two of the walkers are holding assault rifles.
What?
Excuse me, I
Are
beg
we-
your
are
finest
we-
pardon.
Oh, is this your version of variant walkers? Oh my god!
What?
Huh?
Excuse me?
Oh,
I'm the hunk cat. Huh?
I'm looking at the menu right now, Tim, and I need a portion of the what
yeah."
and some of the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're kind of separated from the rest of the walkers. They both stand about 10 feet apart near the kind of wrecked front entrance of the hospital. Wrecked in terms of an ambulance has fully like driven into the front entrance of the emergency room.
I assume Logan's driving.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just look over to him. Son, I'm getting up there in my years. Do you mind telling me
What's
what that over there kind of looks like? Am I seeing things, or are those two demons holding assault rifles?
What? He pulls out a pair of binoculars, looks over. Hang on. Where's my rag at? These things are clearly dirty. 1 second. Holds him back to his eyes. Takes him down, just kind of holds him in one hand. You know what I see, Senator?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I see a whole bunch of fuck no. That hospital is foobarred. What the fuck are they doing with weapons in their hands?
Okay. Okay.
Don't tell me these
Should be-
fuckers can use weapons now.
This has only been going on for 3 months. All right. We don't know what they're fully capable of. This is anything could be possible.
And why are they standing stock fucking still? It's almost like they're cardboard cutouts. Why ain't they moving?
Damn, I wish I had a silencer right now. Do you think they can see?
Well,
Or do you think they're
can't
just-
all of them see? Like, I know they can smell.
I think they can hear. I don't think they can see. They can hear and smell, but I don't think they can see.
Well, if they can,
Is-
I mean, we're in a big ass truck, so they should.
Where was Missy put? Is she like in the flatbed
You're in the
or
back-
is
you're in
in
the
the
back.
cabin?
Yeah, you're in the back.
Okay, I can't hear y'all.
Imagine a massive U-Haul truck,
Oh,
but less like obvious. Like it's one of those like we'll move you type, like, local trucks.
yeah.
You're in the back of that with like the roller door rolled up.
Okay, never mind. I can't hear this conversation. Never mind.
All right.
All right. I think we should let's park a bit away from the hospital and let's tell
Yeah.
everybody what we've done seen.
That's a good idea. He goes ahead and gets back in the truck, pulls the truck in reverse and just slowly backs up. before turning around and driving down the road a little bit.
Yeah,
Parking,
about half a mile away. You
Yeah.
know, say this.
parking between two buildings.
I'll, let's roll. I'll go to the back and just make sure, and then open up the truck and just look at everybody. Well, I got good news, and I got some.
Oh
Yep.
no.
I got some
They took 'em out.
interruptions. Yeah.
Yep.
The walkers holding the guns took him out.
That was Logan. He was like, actually, hold on.
Actually,
Senator.
I'm
Before you-
one of them. It just snaps his neck.
I got some good news and some bad news. Well,
Tell us some bad news first, my friend.
okay, the bad news is weird.
All right.
Let's. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you all.
Give me 20.
There's two walkers near the hospital, in the perimeter of the hospital, and they appear to be, at least to my aged eyes, they appear to be holding assault rifles.
What?
Correctly.
Excuse me?
Can I
Yeah.
scramble up the best I can? Bring out my own binoculars to look at what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, you give me an endure check actually,
Oh boy. Oh well.
because you're real fucked up.
Knock yourself. knock
You're
yourself back out.
right. I don't get any extra dice here.
Oh, good. Well,
I'm still at -4.
You hear this, and you try to pull yourself up, and immediately like, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna take your word.
Hey, Missy, stop trying to move. Damn.
The good news is the hospital is big enough that whatever other walkers there are is very sparsely spread. So we could, if we play our cards right, sneak in there, get supplies, and even get you some medical attention. There obviously, of course, could be more walkers inside, but the place doesn't seem to be a hotbed for by the way, I'm saying walker because I'm a dumbass. Demon activity is what I should have been saying this whole time. Yeah.
All right. I just.
Can
Oh,
I ask a
sorry. I'm gonna
question?
let you go.
Huh.
I'm sorry. No. You go.
Oh no, Millie's just gonna be like,
Missy.
nope, Missy. My bad.
Wow.
Oh, forgot my own nicknames here. Oh, as she's just laying on the ground, on the flatbed, she's just like, well, someone had to have dressed up them walkers, them infected. I mean,
I think you'd be right.
oh, I don't know.
You think someone?
Do you think they might be full of like paper mache?
They weren't moving.
You think that's
Yeah.
like a you might you saying this might be some sort of a scarecrow tactic?
Right? Yeah.
It sure
like,
shit
what
worked.
If?
Yeah, it
Well,
did a little work. Yeah, it did work a little bit.
What if they're
Completely
just
above.
some
Mhm.
fucked up undead pinatas?
Uh-huh.
Completely
I'm sorry,
above
I think
table.
the
That's what I was gonna ask. Because I was about to ask, was it only the two with the guns that weren't moving? Were the rest of them sort of ambling and shuffling
Yeah,
about?
they were
Yeah, they were
shambling and
normal.
shuffling. Yeah, they were normal.
All the other ones were more normal. These two, stock still.
Yeah.
I was going along the lines of it's somebody like it's actual army people but just dressed up as walkers and they're just standing guard. That's what my train of thought was, but I've not seen them yet.
Well, whatever it is, we need the hospital. The Missy here's missing an arm. I'm a little bit banged up. Some of us have debris falling on us, and Lisa looks like shit. So we need to get in there.
Has Lisa woken up yet?
Not yet. No. Technically, it's only been like 5 minutes for you guys.
Okay.
How the benefit of them
Nice.
and standing stock still, for at least as far as we can tell, they're only looking at one direction. We can try and sneak out from the back.
I
See if we can
mean,
avoid them.
I also need a new cane, so maybe they have something there, because it's gonna be bad if I don't have one. But if they're not moving, we can just bunk them in the head. I still have my fists if I need to.
All right,
Yeah.
did you
Yeah, let's go
forget the
pop them
part?
pinatas.
Yeah, did you forget the part where I said that they got rifles? It might, if they are people, you know, might be dangerous.
I
But
mean,
we could risk it.
they're also not moving, so something's odd there.
No, let's go with the theory that it is some sort of scarecrow tactic.
Right. So we try to sneak past or go behind. I like that idea. I've put my
I,
life on the line too
Um,
much to protect.
Here's
hey,
another
hey
thing.
guys, do you think this would help at all? And you look over and you see from one of the duffel bags, the one thing that was filling it, you see Sarah lifting out a full bazooka.
Oh, oh, yes, yes, Charles. I think
Like
that
an
would
RPG type bazooka.
Yes,
help.
exactly
Okay,
that.
got it.
I think that would help. I'm
Ooh.
not sure I know how to
Who?
do anything with this, but
With all due respect, y'all, and I appreciate y'all for taking me along. Oh, I don't think I want civilians to be dealing with such heavy artillery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
Let's
what?
put that
I
away for
I
now.
completely agree, Missy. 100%. You're right. You're such a smart officer. So I'm just gonna take that. Thank you.
Where
Who's talking?
we might
I'm
not
gonna
Logan.
even.
give it.
Logan.
I'm giving him the best and worst. I'm judging you look.
Hey, how many
Soldier,
rockets we got in there, there, Missy? As in, little girl, not my Missy.
Soldier, we might not even.
Not that you're my Missy, but you know what I mean.
We
Stop
might
So
not
putting
you
foot
even
in
say
need it.
mouths, guy, my
We
guy.
might
so
not
you're
even
saying that
need it.
I'm not your missy? Is that
Oh
what we
shit!
are
There's
now,
more
William?
important things, soldier.
She's just she's
We
just
might not.
laughing in the back, kind of delirious at the moment.
We might not even need such heavy armaments,
Well, sure, but I mean, just in case.
and they might cause more trouble than solutions.
Well, of course, but just in case.
I'm still giving him my I'm judging you
All right,
look.
let's at least let's
Like it's like the stern dad look. That's what
let's
your
get
dad.
closer. Let's get closer. And if we get closer, we might even be able to tell that they are fake. Let's just get closer.
All right,
Detail,
but I should definitely
detail will
bring the
shine.
bazooka with me though, just
As
in
long as you don't
case.
I
shoot
want
it.
you to, soldier. I want you to explain to me. Once we get inside that building and we are in a CQB environment, how are you going to use that?
Right. In the middle
Uh,
of people that might be sick.
Point it.
To where?
Yes.
Have you
Inside of
given
a
it any
building?
thought? Have you thought about it, or you just like a kid having found a nice toy?
CQC is what I meant to say. Not B. Well, close quarters battle. So CQB is also correct. Whatever.
I didn't know either acronym, so that's why I was questioning. So okay.
All right, fine. I'll put it down, but let's just say hypothetically we ever need to use it, dibs. Okay.
No, I understand. Have at it. Let's get close. Let's see what these things are.
All right. Who's going?
By the way, who has that? Who, Missy? You had those binoculars?
Missy and
Yeah.
Logan both have binoculars.
It's
Mind if
not like I can see much, so here you go.
Yeah, you mind if I take a thank you. And we'll get closer, and as close as we get, I will peep through the binoculars to see if I can spot more details about these two
So
things.
we're staying in the
about
car.
as-
Or those people are leaving to go walk next to them. That just for my. I'm not.
No,
leaving
they're not driving up to the hospital because that's a little too obvious. So I was asking
Okay, so they're getting out.
yeah, who is
Okay.
walking closer to get a better look. You're not getting right next to them.
Poppy would.
Okay.
Because if she needs to make a break out to the doors, she knows what she's looking for if she needs to run into the hospital past them. If something goes wrong and she has the opportunity.
You watch as Logan
Also,
kind of wraps his fist with a cloth and breaks quietly one of the rear view mirrors and takes a piece of mirror. What are you saying?
what's that for?
Well,
What are you doing that for, Logan?
if they're trained soldiers, and I know something that would get them to spook.
Okay.
You're
I
a bit
was
of a
gonna say as
wild
well,
card, ain't you?
I've literally just realised I forgot to update my experience points. Can I do that now, or do I have to do 2 at the end of the session?
That's at the end.
Okay, sorry. I should have done it last time. Oopsie daisy.
So I need a stealth check from, I guess, the 3 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pushing it.
Oof.
Come on, Logie
Got it.
boy.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Cool.
Logan just really wants an excuse to set off the bazooka, doesn't he, if he just fails?
He failed. He definitely failed. He rolled 0 successes.
Push it, you son of a bitch.
NPCs don't get stress, so they can't push.
Wow.
Yeah, their stat block doesn't have a stress mechanic. Because NPCs are supposed to be fodder, you know?
Yep. Until we get attached to them, and they become part of the family, and then they die, and we get sad.
Exactly. It's all part of the narrative. You begin to slowly encroach forward, and you see Logan just says, "Hey, looks like there's a fire escape in that building. Y'all just keep moseying on. I got an idea."
He has a lot of ideas, not a lot of talking.
He's 100. He's 100% a wild card.
He just cuts across the street towards the fire escape as you guys continue marching forward. Both of you give me a scout check.
Ooh. I'm actually pretty good at that.
God damn.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? That's like a
We
crit.
we see everything.
Oh, okay.
That's 4 successes.
We see Clayton sees through the fabric of the universe.
And no
Oh,
mess up.
okay. Sure. I
Oh
guess.
no, he's talking to himself.
I sure am.
That's the first sign, my son.
That's the first sign. It's starting to set in.
Oh boy.
Okay. I should have had my notes ready, but I figured y'all'd fail.
Wow. Oh, ye of no faith.
At least I'm
Where-
honest. God damn it. Where is it? There it is. One thing you guys notice as you're approaching, the front entrance looks like it's been rammed by an ambulance. But on top of that, the doors that were made of glass looks as if they have, from the interior, been barricaded by wood. Like wood boards that you would see people, nailing into their homes when a hurricane's coming. You also notice that there are dogs. So many.
Yeah, dog barking.
The dogs of war.
I was gonna say that.
Poppy, are those chihuahuas?
Well, these people truly are unhinged. You also notice that the ambulance door, one of the back ones, is not fully closed. It is just kind of left slightly open.
Okay.
You also notice,
Yeah.
Clayton notices this, because it would have taken 3 successes to notice it. A walker, a demon, or at least the corpse of one, laid flat on the roof of the hospital. And every so often, the sun catches something reflective.
Okay. There's a walker on the roof and it's laid flat against what?
It's laying flat on the roof.
Okay.
And every so often, there's something
is-
reflective.
Ah.
Is
I see what you mean.
Is that what he's trying to? Is he trying to see if they can see movement with if he's shining the thing in his eyes?
No. I think Carrie's right. Oh.
It's at this moment you both notice a second reflection from the building across the street where Logan went. And you see the 2 stock still walkers holding assault rifles with military movement lift them up and aim them directly towards what he's shining. You hear faint, very like sounds from their guns. They don't make full explosive shots. They're quiet.
I'm so confused.
They were dressed up. They just covered themselves in the guts of walkers.
So it was a scarecrow thing, but with
But they were actually alive.
But real people.
Okay, got it.
You see red brick from the building that he was on just get turned to dust as shots are fired. The walkers in front of you don't seem to hear it.
Clayton's gonna do something very bad, but
Okay.
he's not a good man. He's gonna look at Poppy and say, "All right, we got a distraction. Let's get in the hospital." Because they're shooting at Logan, right?
Yeah.
As much as I hate it, Poppy is gonna be thinking the same thing. Fuck. We were literally having this discussion on break because I'm like,
On
that's what my character
that
would do,
note,
but I hate
as
it.
if you say that out loud to Poppy, that is where we'll pick up next session.
If you
Holy
want to feel
shit.
bad, don't roll bad characters, you dumb dipshits.
Called you a dipshit.
Listen, he can still survive.
Holy shit.
I don't think he failed to still I don't have high hopes for Logan at the moment.
He can still survive.
What a fun session.
So great.
Goodbye, Internet.
Bye, internet.